It looks so bad.
Oh, crap. Oh, you did? You emptied the iron water yesterday?
Yeah, I put it in your thing.
Oh, thanks, babe.
I didn't cut lemons into it though, so you might
I'll
have to
do that. I forgot that I even had it.
No, I mean, I did it. Like, it wasn't sitting out that long. I waited till it cooled down and put it in.
Oh. I don't know how I completely forgot about it. How's everyone's coffee? I literally just looked over at the stove and I was like, oh crap, I forgot the iron water. And it turns out, no, I didn't forget the iron. Well, I did forget the iron water, but you didn't forget the iron water. We're going to need to buy more lemons this week. Desperate need for coffee in you. Yeah, I suggest getting it. I suggest it. It's a good. If I look like I slept in my makeup, I did. But the good news is I took it off before book club. So it's the small wins, you guys. If you manage to get your makeup off at all, you consider it a win, right? Did I have to scrub my face? You betcha. Did it work? Sure. Maybe. 60 degrees in South Carolina, so that's where this... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. The Aristocats is pretty cute. It is pretty cute. Also tell me why I just had to refollow you. Ew, TikTok, what are you doing? That's gross. What did TikTok think was up? Has that happened to anyone else? That's happened to a couple of people recently. That's not just Brittany. It is not just Brittany who's been dealing with that. TikTok's done it to you a ton. Yep. It happened to you as well? It's really annoying. I've seen, it's happened a couple of times where I'll see someone follow me that I know was following me already, and I'm like, did they unfollow me and refollow me, or is TikTok just a jerk? The questions we have to ask ourselves. I know it happened to you, Anya, because I saw it. Because obviously I saw you follow me, and it was like months and months and months after we'd known each other, and I was like, sorry, I have hiccups, that's why you keep seeing me go. I was confused, to say the least. I was like, I think I even messaged you about it, Anya, because it happened like over and over again. I was like, what's happening here? What's going on in this world? It's great when it does it to me. Yeah, seriously. Like, excuse me, you can't, right? Yeah, right? You're like, why? It's very weird when it's people I know. I'm like, because if somebody didn't follow me anymore, I wouldn't ask them. I wouldn't be like, oh, why'd you unfollow me? But if they refollow me, I'm like, TikTok tells me I get 100 new followers a week, but the total follower growth is 10 a month. Yeah. I've had a fairly up and down last month. Hey, Shira, I'm going to send you some messages when this is over. Because I kind of figured out in my head what to do. I've had kind of up and down follower month, but I'm in the positive overall now. So I guess TikTok got its ish together. Aw, hiccups mean someone's thinking of you. That's sweet. Hey, Rosemary. So, whoa, I got leaves. I don't know what that says, but I got leaves. Do you guys have the thing where, like, if your necklace little back comes around to the front, that means someone's thinking about you? That's what we always said. We always said that if your necklace back comes around the front, that means someone's thinking of you. I wish it would never come around the front. Not that I don't want people to be thinking of me, but it's annoying. So I wish that it just wouldn't do that. You left Fresno at 4 a.m.? Ooh. Not good. Not good. Don't like it. You've never heard that? Oh, it's like a pretty common thing here. Maybe it's a California thing? Yeah, you always made a wish, yeah. I just found out that the cause of suicide. Oh. Wait, tell me what. I just found out that cause of Sasha. Wait, what? I missed something. You did the itchy nose thing. I don't know that one. What's the itchy nose thing? Oh, the necklace thing. Oh, sorry. I can't read. Yeah. I mean, I can read. If I couldn't read, this would be a really sad live. Oh no, she can't read. It's a book club. When your nose itches, someone's talking about you. Oh, ooh. My dad to Sacramento from Monterey to go to art museum 4 hours each way. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. You're doing great, sweetie. That's what the pen says. Couldn't be me. How did you write a book if you can't read? I got nothing. Cindy, can we get a over-under on how, that's why I have editors, yeah. I was actually just gonna ask Cindy, are you Leah Michelle? Oh no. Naughty Kool-Aid. You better fix that wall before my dad gets home from work. Anybody know that reference? Anybody? Please. Have you guys noticed recently that there is an epidemic in our book lives, where every time we do a book club live, some Kindle account comes in here trying to promote a book that they want you to download on Kindle Unlimited. I was asking something. Thank you, Cindy. If only I had brain cells that connected. What world do you think we'd be living in if I had brain cells that connected? I'd be unstoppable. It was a Dane Cook reference. So my question for Cindy was, given all of the things that you have edited thus far, give me the over-under of where I land in how bad it was. I haven't been in your lives long enough to see someone promoting their book. It's just been the last week, Andrea. It's very interesting. And I'm like, just coming in and just saying the name of a book probably isn't a good marketing plan. Like, maybe we need to rethink this. I don't know. Like, yeah, it's a book live, so people read book. Yeah, it's been happening so much lately, right, Anya? Yeah, I keep seeing it and I'm like, man, I feel like you need a better strategy. Maybe it's just me. Petrifying. I don't know if I call it petrifying, but it's definitely weird. Yeah, but my question is, so yours wasn't bad, actually. A lot of it was just normal conversation, things are punctuation. I want to believe that my punctuation is better when I'm not like mass writing so fast or late at night, because some of the things that you caught, I was like, I know better than that. And I was like frustrated at myself when I would read the thing. And obviously I'm glad that's why you're there, right? That's why editors exist. But like, I was like, I know this. You know what I mean? I'm going to post on my Slime account. It's set up for reading and Slimy. Yes! I'm really still sad that you didn't choose She's a Brit House. A lot of NaNoWriMo was it's all no editing. You don't edit at all during NaNoWriMo. You write the whole thing straight through and then you wait and don't edit. Yeah. Yeah. No editing. Hi. It's okay. I caught myself on a couple of things while editing your book too. Yeah, it's just one of those things where I was like, man, I wonder if she thinks I'm dumb and I don't know how to use a comma. That's what I was thinking when I was reading. I'm almost done going through all your edits, Sydney. I'm on like chapter 30, so I'm really close to being done with your edits, and then obviously it'll go on to the next person. But you know, yeah, it's 37 chapters, I think. Yeah, Shelly, it's a lot. It's a lot. See, this is why I don't make people work for free. I feel like I'm the gif of the girl that says I'm just gonna do it. Like, I'm just gonna nap. I kept feeling bad about edits because I was dropping some of your word counts. Oh, you know what? The word count is high. I'm not worried about that. It's over 95,000 words. I don't think we need to worry, Sydney. And I still have to add a little thing at the end. So don't worry about the word count. We're not stressed on word count. I like Netflix and birds. You know, I'm okay on Netflix and birds. I'm not like obsessed, but yeah. So you'll make up for the words I took away. Yeah, but also like, oh, see, there it is again. Do you see? This person is trying to get us to get this book, but like, it's just not it. So what I was gonna say, Sydney, also, yeah, I saw Shelly. Good job. You were fast. Well, Shelly was the speed demon. That was so fast. It was terrifying. It was fast. What I was gonna say was the genre that I write in, like, it's usually, yeah, so many KU ads. Whoosh, gone. Usually anything above 75,000 words is pretty common for the genre. So the fact that I got to 95,000, I'm at the medium level for it anyway. So I wouldn't even worry about it. All the mods are so fast. I know. She's a speed demon, you guys. Yeah. All right, let's read chapter 15. I think things are about to get interesting because chapter 15 is called, it didn't feel like too many words. Yeah, no, it felt good, right? Yeah. I worried anyway. Worrying is just what I do. But you don't need to worry. You were paid to not worry and to just slash red lines all over my life. No, that sounds really mean. Cindy was not mean. She did her job. She did it well. No complaints. I was being funny. I was being funny. I was supposed to be funny. Don't cry. Don't cry. I was being funny. It's a joke. It's a joke. Don't be sad. Don't be sad. I paid you for the honor of having you slash a red pen through my life. What an honor. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you... Okay. Sorry. Let's read chapter 15. The apple meets the tree. Emmerich wasn't getting much sleep. The witches at Dead Man's Creek stayed up all night like nocturnal animals. They cackled and brewed foul-smelling potions until the sun came up and then rested during the day. Their loud, snoring, growling, mumbling was impossible for Emmerich to sleep through. Like a neglected pet, he wasn't being fed much either, so he became weaker the longer he stayed as the witch's prisoner. He thought his exhaustion was starting to play tricks on his mind, because one day at sunrise, after all the witches went to bed, he saw a strange man tiptoeing through the camp toward him. He had pale blue eyes and several scratches along the side of his face. He walked with a limp, and his left arm was in a sling. Emmerich had never seen the man before and had no idea what he was doing there. He circled the tree Emmerich was restrained to and quietly untied the chains. "Who are you?" Emmerich asked. The man motioned for him to be silent. "I'm here to rescue you," the man whispered. Once he unwrapped the chains around Emmerich's body, the man offered his good hand and helped the boy to his feet. It was difficult for both of them since the man was injured and Emmerich hadn't been on his feet for a very long time. The man gestured for Emmerich to follow him, and they snuck into the forest far away from Dead Man's Creek. Are you hurt? The man asked and inspected the boy front to back. No, Emmerich said. Tired and hungry and scared, but they didn't harm me. The man reached into his sling and handed Emmerich an apple. The boy was so hungry he forgot all politeness and immediately started eating it. The man reached into his... Oh, sorry. Beeper. Just read that part. Make sure you chew your food, the man said with a smile. Remember what happened to Snow White? The masked man played the part of the Good Samaritan very well. With just a few kind gestures, he had the little boy convinced he was a hero. Well, thank you for rescuing me, Emmerich said. Who are you? You don't know who I am? The man said. Emmerich shook his head. The two had never been face to face before, but the masked man needed to be certain his reputation hadn't found his son first. I'm from the other world, the masked man lied. I've come to rescue you and take you back. The little boy was so happy about the prospect of going home, the tears came to his eyes and he gave the masked man a giant hug. It hurt his broken rib and the masked man pushed Emmerich away. I'm sorry, Emmerich said. I've been away from home for a very long time. My mother must be worried sick about me. Right, the masked man said. Your mother. He paused for a moment to observe his son. The resemblance he shared with Bo Peep was even more striking up close. How did you find me? Emmerich asked. Oh, the masked man said, thinking on his feet. Your friends from the other world sent me. You mean Alex and Connor? The boy asked. The masked man was shocked that Emmerich knew the names of his niece and nephew. If he didn't know his own father, how could he possibly know about cousins? Why, yes. Okay, wait. Do they think that this is a good marketing plan? They must have been hired. Someone must be paying people to do this, right? That's 3 different accounts now for the same book. What's the plan here? Like, what do we think is going to happen? Should all of us do that when your book releases? No, because then people will hate it. What everyone should do when my book releases is just write good reviews about it everywhere and put it on your Goodreads so that people want to buy it and read it. KU is Kindle Unlimited, which is fine. There's no problem with Kindle Unlimited, but this isn't the way. This isn't the way to do it. It's not a good promotional tactic. Can you imagine all of us in all of the lives? Oh my God. I can imagine it, and it scares me. Mine will be on Kindle, but we won't be marketing this way. It will be on Kindle, but we'll just be gently telling everyone. Oh man, that's funny. Are they here? Emmerich asked. The little boy looked around the forest excitedly as if the twins were about to jump out from behind a tree. Oh no, they're in the other world waiting for us, the masked man said. How do you know the twins? Emmerich asked. The masked man needed to be careful with the information he shared, especially if Emmerich was friends with the twins. If his plan was going to work, he needed his son's absolute trust. Have they... Oh, you're going to get a special copy, Cindy. Obviously. You're right, I can't tell you what to do, Becca. You're extremely difficult to control. Really good. Wait, did I tell you guys we came up with more quotes besides the Catherine one? My sister and I came up... I'm going to ask my brother if I can put a quote on the back of the book from him that just says, my sister wrote a romance novel. There's no chance in hell I'm ever reading this thing. Sasha's brother. And then, we're thinking about putting one from my mom that just says, it's really good. No, I didn't read it, but it's really good. Because she doesn't read anything nonfiction. I mean, fiction. She doesn't read fiction. She only reads nonfiction. So these are the quotes that are going to be on the back of the book. You gotta put something, right? Catherine's is obviously the best one. I'm struggling a little because there's no dragons or magic, but it's competently written and very funny. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you. She did read it. She read the whole thing. So, she got there. I know, right? Yeah. Have they ever mentioned their Uncle Lloyd? He asked. No. There's no pictures, Zoe. How you read so many words? Too boring. I kind of wanted to put a map in it, so it might be, there's only one picture. We'll see. We'll see if it comes out that way. Oh, man. No, Emmerich said. I didn't even know they had an uncle. Good, the masked man said. I mean, good for me. Now I get to introduce myself to you. I'm Lloyd Bailey, Alex and Connor's favorite uncle. Emmerich shook the masked man's hand and as enthusiastically as if he were meeting a member of his own family. Oh, it's wonderful to meet you, Emmerich said. And you as well, the masked man said. And now we must hurry out of the woods before the witches realize you're gone. I just returned from following the witch Morena, and she led me to a portal into the Eastern Kingdom that will take us to the other world. We must move very quietly, though. It's dangerous to be traveling through this world. The masked man led the way and Emmerich followed. Even with an injured leg, the masked man moved with so much determination that Emmerich had difficulty keeping up with him. Although his head was filled with hundreds more questions, Emmerich followed the man's instructions to stay quiet. They traveled through the forest for miles without making a sound. Suddenly, a loud crunch came from under the masked man's foot. He looked down at the ground and saw that he had stepped on a small statue of a bird made from a pale stone. It was an odd thing to find in the middle of the woods. Look, there are more, Emmerich said. The boy pointed to the treetops above them. The statue under the man's foot was one of many. The branches were covered with hundreds of stone birds, enough to make an entire flock. Each bird looked terrified, as if it had been frozen while fleeing from a predator. What strange decorations, Emmerich said. Those aren't decorations, the masked man said. They've been turned to stone by a terrible monster creeping through the forest. We need to get far away from here as quickly as possible, or we're next. Emmerich didn't need any further explanation. He and the masked man hurried from the woods faster than before, but even with a monster on the loose, Emmerich was glad to be away from Dead Man's Creek. Little did the boy know that he would have been better off with the witches than in the masked man's care. Whoa! Too crazy. Yeah, the masked man is not a good guy to be with. That was a short chapter, but I am swamped with work today for restock. Oh, we're gonna sneeze. We're gonna sneeze. We're gonna sneeze. Oh, I'm gonna spill my coffee. Okay. I have so much work to do for the restock that I'm gonna go get that done. I will see you all later. If you're on Patreon and you have your ceiling fell in, oh my god, that sounds terrible. I passed the sneezes to you. I'm so sorry, Sydney. Yes, I wish everyone a wonderful and productive day. And if you have not checked the stuff on Patreon, please do, because we have class tomorrow. So prep yourself for that. It's gonna be a good class. It's gonna be fun, productive. I'll see you all later.